Hi, Robbie again. I'm going to show you my front yard now and see what I have grown here. I hope you enjoyed the backyard tour, and I'm welcoming you back for this tour. And yeah, thanks for joining me. See what we have grown on here. So here I'm going to have some climbing rattlesnake pole beans and some royal sweet pea flowers that I'm growing for the first time. I'm really excited about. These are red canna lilies that I really love. I had some at my front door last year. Last year was my first time growing them. These are little orange trees I'm trying to grow. No, actually, they're lemons. Sorry. That's a little orange. That's not doing well. And the kale, I'm going to come out here and chop this today and make some kale chips, but this one's going to go to seed. You can see. So I'm going to let that go to seed. I'll chop this one and that one. But there's the pole beans and the sweet peas. This is cabbage. Isn't she massive? I think they also call it Chinese celery. She's one of the first herbs I planted here when I moved here because I love the name, Lovage. She's not my favorite to consume. She's very, very strong, but every herb has its medicinal properties. And the ants and things love it. She smells beautiful. She's really strong. Anyway, I'll chop her down when she flowers. This is this was my Mother's Day gift. I like it. And I have some heavenly blue morning glories that are coming around. They're doing pretty good. Excited. I gotta put them all back in. Oh, right in there. Join the party. So my potatoes have gone to flower. So there was only 3 plants I put in there, and I put them pretty deep, and then they grew, and then I covered them over only once. So I couldn't hill them up anymore because she's to the top. Some basil. I have some sweet potatoes grown in here. And of course, some more walking onions. I can't help it. I planted some in the box here, and they just bloop. I'm going to take some home for my family and friends to put in their gardens. But yeah, if you don't have any walking onions, they're a lot of fun. And the carrots are my own carrot seeds that I planted, and I am surprised. I have to really come in here and thin them out now. So I'm going to make a juice this morning, some watermelon rind and spinach and carrot greens. This whole bed will fill up with sweet potatoes. It'll be nice and green. I love it. And here, this bed I just cleaned up. It was too full of cilantro and dill. My favorite. See, it's going to flower, the cilantro. And this is a pile of zinnias. I don't know if they're all too close, but I planted zinnias everywhere. I don't know about the cayenne pepper plant in this pot. The cayenne pepper plant did beautiful for me in the bed, so I'm thinking I might put this in that bed when it rains tomorrow, the next day. This is the Thai pepper plant, and seems to be doing okay. I don't know about that one. Some more zinnias, sweet potatoes, echinacea, and like you'll have dill for the rest of your life. It'll even grow through the cracks. I bought this yesterday. I got a planter. It's like the one up there. I love her. Beautiful. First time planting her. So we'll see. I got some more morning glories here that seem to be doing pretty good. I'm excited. My first time growing her. But I'm going to have to put some, I was thinking about putting a string up and around so that it will grow up and around like a big arch. It's going to have to grow somewhere, right? And you know, when weeds grow in my yard, let them, if they're a queen like this one. She's a thistle. She's beautiful for the liver and the blood. Look at how big she's just grown out of the crack. So with that effort, I let her live here. And Fong's got something growing on here. And here's another morning glory. So we'll see if I get it to climb. I don't like the look of this. When you pull down the street, this is what you see, and I didn't like it. So some more volunteer wild plants. This is yarrow. This is yarrow and known as a wartime plant. It's been used to stop internal and external bleeding. And yeah, she's used in a lot of old-time medicine. So she happened to grow, and I leave her. An old shaman once said, it's easy to tell what a person suffers from by the plants that grow around their home. So if it grows there, you just might need it. So she's pretty, and I'll harvest her too. She's gonna have nice white flowers. Yarrow. It comes in different colors too. I've seen it in pink, but I like the white. And of course, here's white clover. I came out and harvested yesterday. White clover here, and then there's white clover in here between us. Purifies the blood. So you want to pick them when they're really new. You don't want to pick them and then you wake up the next day and it's brown. So you pick them when they're really, really small like that. Dry them. The leaves and everything are edible. And I made a eye wash with the plantain. So plantain is everywhere. See, that's plantain. Oops. Try and show you a leaf that's not. And it has strings. See that it has strings? And that's what it looks like on the back. That's plantain. I think they called it white man's footweed, or I'm not sure, but it's usually everywhere. Anyway, I made an eye wash with the plantain yesterday. I'll make a video on that. But here we are. I want to show you my filing cabinet. Yeah. Actually, they're two small filing cabinets we put together. Not bad. I was thinking about putting the house number on it. I wanted something for this year. This grass is just, I'm not trying to grow grass, but it's so full of grubs, so I laid the cardboard down and put the mulch just to make it prettier. I got lots of zinnias. It's so pretty. And then a volunteer sunflower that something ate the head off. I've seen a rabbit in here, so these are tiny Tims. I have tiny Tims in the back that are this tall, but they're in pots and they're starting to discolor, so I'm thinking about putting them in the ground, maybe here. Although these sweet potatoes will fill right in. And I put the sweet potatoes with the tomatoes because last year I had one tomato plant in here with sweet potatoes, and they loved each other. I never Googled to see if tomatoes and sweet potatoes are a good companion plant, but they thrive together. So I put them together this year. These are a hybrid tomato that I got a couple of years ago from, I planted yellow boy tomatoes, or lemon boy tomatoes, and I planted red cherry tomatoes. And these ended up being orange cherry tomatoes, which were delish. I gotta tie it up, but yeah, so I grew two of those. I have four tiny Tims, one lemon boy, and two of the other ones too. But here's another volunteer sunflower. And I did have volunteer sunflowers here, but they ate them. They ate them. So I don't have much sunflowers. It's hot. We're gonna get out and do some watering now before it gets too hot. But that is my little front yard. Well, I hope you enjoyed my little front yard and what I had growing on here. It's hot already in Ottawa at 8 a.m. Anyway, so maybe I'll see you next time, and we'll see all this growing up and other things going on. Take care. Keep growing.